Alright, welcome back to another video. On today's video, I'm going to be working on another V-dub bug. As usual, this is the culture for the Virgin Islands here. So I'm going to always be working on these kind of projects. So I'm just going to let you know what I'm going to be doing with this one here. So this morning I went ahead and washed down the vehicle. The hood is what I'm going to be doing my airbrush work on. So first things first, I'm going to have to go ahead and take some of this contractor board and cover up the fenders, both sides. I'm going to take some 3M masking plastic and I'm going to cover down the rest of the vehicle. Then I'm going to go ahead and start to sand the hood, get that ready for the airbrush work. And also with this bug, I'm supposed to be making a canopy for the top of this archway. So I'm going to be doing that later on in the video. Probably not this video. On the next video, I'll be laying out the template for the canopy. Should be pretty easy. I'm going to be doing a beige top going all the way to the back. And then I'm going to be doing some clear plastic for the windows. And yeah. Pretty much that's what I got going on. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and cover up these fenders and cover up the rest of the vehicle.
Somewhere in between. I find myself somewhere in between. I find myself
Alright, so I'm finished sanding the hood. I got it nice and dull, ready for the airbrush and also paint. So today is getting a little late. It's probably about like 5 o'clock right now. Go ahead and jump on this tomorrow in the morning and go ahead and wax and grease remove the hood and get it ready for the brush. All right, I'm back. This is currently day 2 of this paint job and day 1 of the paint. Yesterday I went ahead and prepped, and today I went ahead and made a custom stencil that I'm going to go ahead and lay down my white base for the airbrush itself. Go ahead and show you what the stencil looks like. So this is it laid out. I went ahead and I just printed it on the printer and I cut it out with a X-Acto blade. So what I'm going to do here is get my placements. I'm going to go ahead and spray white all around. This is what I like to do. Normally I'll give it a background, but they didn't request too much, so I'm just going to give it a white silhouette around the actual image. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to start laying down base white on the inside, just getting everything in place. And then I'm going to go ahead today and I'm going to start on the flag, try to knock that out since it is the background of the image and also the easiest part of the image. That is where I'm going to start first. So alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start laying down the base paint. All right, so this is the end of day 1 of paint. As you can see, I was able to finish out the flag today. So don't have no more of that to worry about. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and start jumping on this eagle, trying to get that knocked out. This one took a little bit longer, about like 4 or 5 hours. Well, I started at 1, it's 5 now, so about 4 hours to do the flag. What took the time was cutting out all the stencils and stuff like that. But with the eagle, I'm gonna do more of a free form, freehand. I just got like probably around like the eagle feathers to the head and around the beak and the eyes and probably around the talons and stuff like that. Little minor stencil work to do. Everything else is going to be freehand, like all the feathers and stuff like that. Most of them I'll do like a freehand stencil to keep the edges hard and to keep all the edges sharp. So yeah, I'll cut you back on tomorrow in the morning. All right, so this is gonna be day 2 of the paint job, day 3 of the job itself. What I'm gonna do here is go ahead and set up this stencil that I cut out from previous. And just what I did is just cut little squares and put some tape on there. And that's where it's gonna hold against the that's where it's going to hold right against the painting that I did already. So that's just going to cover that while I work on the eagle. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in place and pull off this the masking for the eagle itself and then start to work on that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is day 4. I decided to go ahead and start throwing in some of the detail into the painting. Still got to go over a lot of the work that I did. which is these little highlight lines. I had to go back over it and soften them up, spray them in. So far I'm finished with the main part of the eagle itself. Then I'm going to start working on this wing here, trying to get this knocked out today. Throwing a little bit more detail here and there, and then I'll go back in with the final overspray and pushing back a lot of these highlights and getting ready to finish up this painting. So let's keep going. All right, so I'm pretty much finished with the paint job here. I'm going to go ahead, sand it down with a 1,000 and then a 1,200, and then I'm going to buff it out, sand it flat, and buff it out later on. So yeah, it's all right. Everything came out pretty good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a few more minutes to go ahead and dry. Then I'll start to remove the tape so the clear coat doesn't stick to it. And yeah,